Hello, I'm Kemp. I'm a writer for Lakeland Local, and I'm going to show you how to pick a competitive NCAA men's college basketball tournament bracket in about 5 minutes or less. First thing you need to know is about the seeds. The seeds are 1 through 16 in each region. There are 4 regions, Region 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each region has 16 schools ranked 1 through 16. All you need to know to pick a competitive bracket is the ranking of the schools within the region. Number 1 is pretty close to being the best. Number 16 is pretty close to being the worst. These teams that you see listed here are just random teams. This is not the actual bracket, so ignore these team names. They're just there for illustrative purposes. The first thing you need to do, rule number 1, is start at the end. You want to pick the overall champion of the whole thing right at the very beginning. This team should be a number 1 or a number 2 seed from any region. Pick one, it doesn't matter. I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to run them all the way up to the end so that they are the winner. The next thing you need to do is pick the other 3 teams that are going to make it to the Final Four in this column here. Each region will send 1 team to the Final Four, and it should probably be either a 1, 2, 3, or maybe a 4 or 5 seed. You should be heavily weighted on the 1 seeds and the 2 seeds in the Final Four, but you can pick maybe 1 or 2 schools from 3, 4, or 5 to be in there as well. So I'm going to pick another number 1 school from Region 1. Now they're in the Final Four. I'm going to pick a number, let's say a 3 school from Region 3. All right, now they're in the Final Four, and from Region 4, let's pick a number 2 school. All right, so now I've got my Final Four all laid out. There's one more game. I need to pick the other team that's going to be in the final to face off with my winner, and that team is going to be between these 2. Pick it at random. It really doesn't matter. All right, now we got to fill in all this stuff in the middle. The way you do that is simply go through the seeds and follow rule number 2. Rule number 2 is always pick the lower number seed. So, for example, when 8 plays 9, pick 8. When 5 plays 12, pick 5. When 4 plays 13, pick 4, and so forth. And you do that through the entire tournament, except for rule number 3, which is every once in a while, maybe once every 6 or 7 games, pick an upset. Pick the higher level school to beat the lower level school. Do not pick upsets when the teams are really far apart. For example, 2 and 15 is really far apart. That's 13 rankings away from each other. Don't pick that upset. Pick the upset when the teams are within 3 to 5 seeds of each other. For example, this would be a good upset to pick because 7 is pretty close to 10. Only pick upsets maybe once every 6 or 7 games. That's it. The biggest mistake people make is to pick too many upsets. And then just fill in the rest of your bracket like that. So Arkansas State's number 5, Xavier is number 4, pick the 4. Long Beach is 6, Davidson is a 3, pick the 3. Columbia is a 10, Drexel is a 2, pick the 2. Davidson is a 3, Drexel is a 2, let's pick an upset, pick the 3. That's it, we're done with Region 1. Simply repeat that process to fill in the middle for all 3 other regions, and you're done. You've got a competitive bracket, you have just as good a shot at winning as anybody else, and you never know what can happen. Good luck.